The general way of financial planning is fairly simple. Monthly income covers your monthly expenses, and the bigger expenses are planned on the hope of higher future salaries, with EMIs covering the shortfall. Initially, this plan works well, but it gets you stuck later on in life, and by that time, it's too late. The way to avoid that regret is to plan your future expenses in advance. Most of our expenses are common and predictable. Let us look at some of those expenses along with an average figure to it to understand this better. Top of the list is buying a house at an approximate cost of 1 crore. Second would be buying 2 to 3 cars during your working tenure at an average cost of about 30 lakh rupees. The next is the higher education and marriage of your children. And the figure that I have taken is 1 CR. This calculation is based on 2 children. So 25 lakhs each for their higher education and 25 lakhs each for their marriage. And finally, the retirement fund, which is about 2 crores. The total amount comes to 4.3 crores. There are a few important things to note here. This amount would vary from person to person, depending on your expense and situation in life. Secondly, this is just a base number, and it does not factor inflation, which would actually take this number much higher, even double or beyond, depending on your stage and situation in life. And lastly, this list covers just the major expenses. It is apart from your regular expenses, your needs and desires, which includes your family vacations, which includes unforeseen emergencies. The question is, are you on track to achieve this number through your savings every month? Generally, the maximum that people work is for about 35 years. So if you start at 25, work all the way up to 60 years, you will end up completing 35 years. That 35 years translates into 420 monthly salaries. So now if we were to save that amount of 4.3 crores from our monthly salary, it would amount to saving 1 lakh rupees every month. That's a huge number, especially when you're talking of saving right from your first salary. This is where investment comes to your rescue. If you do not understand the share market or are afraid of getting into it, even then, the conventional safe instruments like PPF, PF, NSC, and fixed deposit would help you achieve this figure with a much lesser input cost of about 20,000 per month. Even 20,000 is a big amount to start saving from your first salary. So it's all right. You can start saving with a much smaller amount, allocating about 20% of your total salary to savings, and then gradually scale it up till the time you achieve your desired savings to achieve your final output. The problem begins when you delay this investing in the hope of starting your investing journey when your salary becomes better in future. The cost of this delay is underestimated. It causes a huge loss. Let us understand this with a real-time example. In the example which you see, the monthly saving has been pegged at 20,000 per month, earning an interest of 8% on a yearly basis. Now, if you were to start right from your first salary and stay invested for 35 years, the total amount that you would have invested would have been 84 lakhs. And that amount would have translated into a corpus of 4.3 crores. Now shift this investment by 5 years. Instead of investing 84 lakhs, you will reduce your investment by 12 lakh rupees and end up investing 72 lakh rupees. However, the output will not reduce by only 12 lakhs. The loss on account of this delay of 5 years and this delay of investing 12 lakh rupees right at the start of your career amounts to 1.5 crores. About 12 and a half times of what you chose not to invest. Your corpus reduces from 4.3 crores to 2.8 crores. Delay this further by another 5 years and your loss magnifies to 2.5 crores. And the corpus now is at only 1.8 crores compared to 4.3 crores what you could have got had you started investing early on right from the beginning of your career. It is important to understand that what you're losing is not the amount which you did not invest, but you actually lost the future value of money after 35 years, which has grown up substantially because of the investment journey and the regular earning on that investment. So it's never a good idea to delay your investment journey. If you have already lost a few years, the right time to start is start now, and start to the tune of 20% of your monthly salary and invest it through your savings. This brings us to the second important part. With low initial salaries at the start of the career, how does one start saving? The day you understand that your saving depends more on how you manage your expenses and less on your income, that is the day when your meaningful saving and investment journey will begin. And that will require a mental shift from spending first and saving later to saving first and spending the rest. There is a universal theory which will help you here. Expenses have a strange tendency to match up your income and to go up proportionately with the rise in your income if they go unchecked. However, the good news is that the reverse is also true. They'll match up to your reduced budget as well, equally effortlessly. This is what differentiates the wealth of people earning similar salaries. So, while it is important to enjoy your life, to invest in your self-development in order to increase your income, it is equally important to plan for your future. By not planning for your future, you're already making a choice of having a dependent, retired life. Because you'll be able to manage all the other expenses by compromising a bit and through EMIs on loans. But you'll not be able to fund your retirement through loans and EMIs. They are meant for people only with active income. So it's high time that you get started now on savings.